forth sent us?
Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn?
Pyre.
Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us.
Kebrajenanze.
You need but ask.
Tutarm siste.
You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Templars and the Rights this night. What happens if we fail?
Nara teromes.
Hedwyn, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path?
Sa.
No.
Zenem kajes
Then
klar.
you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Templars this night, then one of them shall end up going free, instead of one of you. It is as simple as that.
Sare damushe.
What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise.
Gravitas.
So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Templars. I trust they need no introduction. Soon,
Who are they?
one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Templars, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damned Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Jody. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damned robes. Jody's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa! You must be new. Jody soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I would rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in a subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Oh, fuck. Well, it can't be Gilman. Gilman doesn't want to go yet. So it has to be Rookie or Tizo. And Rookie deserves it more than Tizo does. So it has to be Rookie, doesn't it? Fuck. If only I knew of this other issue earlier on, I would have put Hedwyn in more. Rookie it is. Excellent choice, chum. Now let's get me out of here. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Well then. Very well then. Under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Night Wings prevail, the one called Rookie Goontail, I was gonna say, shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Night Wings shall complete your triumvirate, to strive alongside Rookie Greentail to see his return in glory?
Who shall stand with him?
Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
By this knight's honor, he shall do his very best.
Tizo.
Tizo is more than willing to throw all his support behind Rookie this night.
It is done.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, Reader of the Night Wings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then, let us begin. Night Wings, been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. Alright, alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's okay. Easy. Alright. Because I think one of them just seems totally, completely unwilling to move most of the time. Oh, Jesus. Come on, come on, let me in, let me in. Oh, okay. Got a lot of pyre to chew through. Oh, Jesus. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. You can't get by Tizo, though. No! Oh. It's okay, it's okay. We got Gilman. He's not gonna let anybody in. You good-for-nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. This at least, but now the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Ah, Moira, I doubt you'd even recognize me anymore. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. So we're learning to read minds. That's nice.
Glory to the scribes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no.
Ah, yes. No more than a lick of flame remains.
It's only right Rookie gets the last hit in.
And there it is, at last. the Night Wings proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Gah, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings, be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. That's how they're gonna get you. They're gonna make you feel a little sympathy, and then later there you might want to throw so this guy gets out. So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it. Home free. Home free. Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine, even without old Rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out for all the time, even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me, I'm gonna be so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stock, I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure and stop by if you get to visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, you know. Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. Thus, beneath a blooded moon, the Scalarium waters rise for but a moment, only to fall again. Bro, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Oh, wait. Goodbye, Rookie.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Well, now I'm sad. I mean, good for Rookie, but like, now Rookie's gone.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Well, we gotta put Hedwyn in more. Guess we gotta put everyone in more. After your victory over the 10-person liberation rites, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I miss him already. It is quieter now, but we'll see Rookie again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that. Reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Elodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Rookie as you look towards the heavens. All the way at the bottom? Where's the destination? You search and search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It is as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn, and when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Gilman. After the liberation rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. And in so doing, may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. Then he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. In noble Rookie, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course! This knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, this knight shall train on and until such time as he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you a good evening. I miss Rookie. What's it say? Rookie status liberated. Continue our journey. Good morning, my boy. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Valfred indicates you can wait the next cycle of the rites here. Alright. Valfred leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing, tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. You find Valfred, seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I, we've many memories together, and I could not help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. Why did the Nightwings disband? You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Valfred's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me, in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Erissa, and another known as Oralek. Do we know an Oralek? The name sounds familiar. I think it's just one of the gods had a similar name. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempers presented any threat to us in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Erissa, we lost her, and Oralek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Elodiel. We lost him as well, on the night he was about to be free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blamed the rites themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this, it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the Black Wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, and towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my boy. What did you do to earn your sentence? You ask Valfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my boy. Most whom I have met during my travels have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nevertheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press. I owned and operated one, an illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. In 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under siege from within, and as anti-theocratic propaganda quickly spread. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable war against the highway remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while, but not for long enough. Here on the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it. Now then, was there anything else? How do you know the Minstrel? You ask Volfrid about his history with the Lone Minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as as how you've seen, although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. I've tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it, though it is plain that he is not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nevertheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? Asked to be excused. You thank Volfrid for his time and bid him good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Bide your time. Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care for now. It shall be ready when you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside, its impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of the Rights begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Then one evening... May I have a moment, reader? The Lone Minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rights, as you have been learning through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader sir. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. Holy shit. So I get to pick now? Each prior time you search the stars, they show to you a single path, but now several rights avail yourself to them and what to themselves to you at once. What the fuck is this? The golden star is faint over the I see. Okay. Alright, well. Oh, it'll show me who we're gonna fight as well. That's nice. Let's see. The South Star burns bright over the ridge of Gaul. Barker is already on his way. The dissidents are led by a record of 1 and 0. Well, let's go fight them, because I'm pretty invested in Gilman, personally. The Starge urge that we go towards the Spring of Jamur, a long way off. Volfrid, sir, how are we to reach the Springs of Jamur in course of time? You know well, Tariq, preparations are complete. You think you see the Lone Minstrel smile, ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought be fewer rights, this time until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many, it is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. So it's going to be like 1 per section of 3, I assume. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of news soon spreads throughout the group. Continue your journey.